World of History. Help us grow by subscribing. Every click supports our journey through history. The Life of Cleopatra. Part 2. History remembers her for her beauty. But this is the story of her power. It was the year 48 BC. Cleopatra, exiled and humiliated, was hiding near the Egyptian border, but the gods of fortune had not forsaken her. Across the sea, a greater storm was brewing, the Roman Civil War. Rome's two giants, Julius Caesar and Pompey the Great, had turned from allies into mortal enemies. And Egypt once again became the stage for imperial drama. Pompey fled to Egypt, seeking refuge with the boy king Ptolemy XIII, Cleopatra's brother. But the child king and his advisors saw an opportunity to impress Caesar. They murdered Pompey and presented Caesar with his severed head. But Caesar was not impressed. He was horrified. Caesar seized the royal palace in Alexandria and summoned the warring siblings to explain themselves. Cleopatra knew she had to act, fast, and with brilliance. One night, she had herself wrapped in a carpet and smuggled into Caesar's chambers. When the fabric was unrolled, there stood the 21-year-old queen, regal, charismatic, and unforgettable. Cleopatra and Caesar formed an alliance, political and personal. The young queen's intelligence, boldness, and fluency in speech enchanted the Roman general. But the city was on the verge of chaos. Ptolemy XIII's forces laid siege to the palace. The streets of Alexandria became a battlefield. After months of bloody fighting, Caesar's reinforcements arrived. Ptolemy XIII tried to flee, but drowned in the Nile. Caesar restored Cleopatra to the throne, alongside another younger brother, Ptolemy XIV, just 10 years old. To calm the people, they were declared husband and wife. A formality, nothing more. In the spring of 47 BC, Cleopatra gave birth to a son, Ptolemy XV Caesar, later known as Caesarion. He was, quite possibly, the only biological child of Julius Caesar. But the Roman leader never publicly acknowledged him. Cleopatra was now back in power, and this time she would rule alone. She had her son, her throne, and Rome's most powerful man on her side, but her enemies had not vanished. And far to the west, in the marble halls of Rome, jealous eyes began to watch Egypt with growing suspicion. This was just one page from Cleopatra's story. Subscribe and join us for part 3, The Fall of an Empire and the Legend of a Queen.